You want to do another mailman song? It doesn't matter what you want to do. I got all the power up here. This is a song about being a mailman, and I'll tell you what I do on my job, and I'll get to a certain point of the song, and I'm going to say, I'm carrying that mail. And when I say, I'm carrying that mail, everybody go all together, carry that mail. Like you're real tough bosses. Practice, 1, 2, 3. I'm carrying that mail.
Carry that mail.
Hey, I'm carrying that mail. All right, here we go. Hey everybody, what do you say? Let me tell you what I do. I'm a job all day. I'm carrying that mail. I'm carrying that mail. Through the snow and the rain and the sleet and the hail, I'm carrying the U.S. mail. Every morning I grab my load, I get in my truck and I hit the road. I'm carrying that mail. Hey, I'm carrying that mail. Through the snow and the rain and the sleet and the hail, I'm carrying the U.S. mail. So give me all the letters that you can send, and remember, the mailman is your friend. I'm carrying that mail. I'm carrying that mail. Through the snow and the rain and the sleet and the hail. Through the snow and the rain and the sleet and the hail. Through the snow and the rain and the sleet and the hail. I'm carrying that U.S. mail.
Once again, I'd just like to thank Smith Farms for all their hard work and for this wonderful fest. And if you're here throughout the day, or if you happen to go out, send people back, because I know this is an exciting time, and we just want to thank everybody for supporting Habitat for Humanity. Thank you very much.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Kent Bostock. Scared you? Hi. I think it's running, just you can play with it. Habitat for Humanity. Everyone should have both. Habitat and humanity. Who are the judges here tonight? I'm kind of nervous about this whole process thing, about being judged, you know. I want to identify them so I can, like, play to them. Whoever you are, you could raise your hand. You never know. Who's judging? Who's judging? So what do you think of that one?
Oh, I like the man with the big head.
You like the man with the big head?
No, I like the man with the big hat.
Oh, he hasn't even played yet. Okay, we'll just give him a few points ahead of time. It's not fair. It's just not fair. And I'm actually, I think the judges should have to sit up here with the performers. You know, they do it in sports. You get into it. What do you mean that's a 4? You held up a 4. That was a 5.5 if I ever saw one. 5.5 song. It was sad. It was sincere and romantic together. How can you give me a 5.5? Oh yeah, well did you flub the middle part there? That second verse? 4, all right? So I guess the judges are now glad they're not up here. Fight my way to a 9. I keep doing this. I'm really more nervous about playing. I'm much more comfortable just talking. I'm from Buffalo, and You know, you don't get a chance to just break out in song in Buffalo because you have a whole lot of people, and I figured out the problem. Well, I thought we might as well. Get Pete on here, ask a few pre-Chester questions. Never know. Ian! I mean Ian. That's what I mean. Right, honey? Ian. Or Luke, or... Hi, Dad.
Yes. Hi there. Are you on?
We're on.
I don't see a red light.
You don't get to.
Oh, you covered up the red light so people can't tell when you're recording?
No, it doesn't have one. This is pre-red light.
I see.
This is, actually, I think I need the light. I need a light. And let's see, what can I ask you while I'm putting on my shoes and socks?
This is the Today Show,
Yeah.
and you're out of range of the camera.
Yes, I am.
I hope the camera's picking you up on vocal.
Yes, it is. And the fans, too, no doubt.
The fans, too. Well, we could kill it. That.
No, I can sit here and put my shoes on. I can bring the wide range back here and... that should do it.
Okay. Well, that one's okay. It's not making a lot of noise.
I'm going to sit here because this is where I'm on camera.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Put my shoes on. All right. Well, that worked out good.
All right. Well, here we are. We're back from the Corn Festival. We've been up there this afternoon and
Smith Farms.
At Smith Farms.
Habitat for Humanity.
Corn Festival, Habitat for Humanity. And they brought in the great comedian Kent Bostock, who absolutely wowed the audience of 3. 4. 5.
There were 2 who weren't listening, but they were...
But they were there. We
they
count
were.
them.
Oh, okay. I think
so,
one of them was constipated.
How could you tell? Oh, all right. Well, at any rate, it was a grand affair, pun intended, and Kent's puns in his comedy act got a few groans,
Which
in
is
his
better than being ignored.
non-pun segment got a few chuckles, and even a few snorts here and there. Even they were AA, they had a few snorts anyhow.
Yes.
So I would say it was a successful afternoon.
Yep. Only history will tell, actually.
Well, that's true.
The historical percentage.
I had a rather good time taking some photographs, and I will send a set of what I got back.
Excuse me.
I had a few photographs that may tell a story, may not. There was one very slim lady carrying a great armload of food. Actually, she wasn't so slim.
Oh.
How slim was she?
Well, I was going
How
to ask
slim
if the
was
armload
she?
of food was slimming, but
Well,
things always look worse when you're...
about that slim.
Oh, you can't see that part of it.
Oh,
That we can...
she was that slim. Any rate, she looked very happy carrying all those hot dogs.
Sort of one of those, what do you call her, on the butter. Land O'Lakes.
Yes, she was Land O'Lakes. I didn't count all the lakes, however. So, sorry we arrived with you know, so much fanfare to get all the attention.
Hey, you know, like father, like son, I figured, well,
It broke the ice. I said, what can I do to break the ice? I'll break the back window out of my car.
backed right into that railing.
Backed right into that railing, popped it out, and got all kinds of attention. You know, if you can't get positive attention, get negative attention.
Well, yeah.
We got it. As a matter of fact, there's still a little glass on your driveway.
Well, that's okay. We got the point. It was sort of railing roaded into
Oh.
the whole situation.
So we're going native tonight.
We're going native.
We're going Indian.
That's right. We're going to go visit our friends.
Oh, I thought this was,
No, he's not
Iroquois.
American. No, he's not American. Uruguay. Not American Indian. We are talking about our friends from across the cultural border.
I see. Well,
You don't understand, do you?
I
We
did-
all get our own little, when we come to this country, we all get our own little convenience store. And then we work our way up to a restaurant.
Did you notice whether they brought the goats with them from India, or did they kill them here?
We don't need goats in India. All we have to do is stand funny like this.
I see.
We go, you know, most of us who come here are doctors. We are healers. We are sent by our country to learn how to heal people, and you're just making fun of us now.
Are we having lamb or cabrito for dinner tonight?
I don't know. I was born here in Brooklyn.
I see. It depends on what you can catch in the back alley.
Look,
You're being a little sheepish about this.
no, I think they're rats. Oh. Rabbits. They say we call them rabbits here in Brooklyn.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh. They say meow.
No. Well, that's chicken.
Oh, excuse me.
That is chicken. No.
That is chicken, okay.
And the cow goes woof woof.
Oh,
That's right.
so it could be cabrito.
Cabrito, yeah.
Could be lamb. Could be meow, chicken. And it could be squeak, squeak, squeak. That's what?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Oh, rabbit with a long straight
Farm,
tail.
rabbit, sometimes squirrel.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
could be squirrel, could be rabbit.
I
There's
see.
many,
Okay.
very great delicacy
But-
in our country.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, maybe we should go Thai.
Okay, you want to tie one on? No
Well,
problem.
We could tie one on with the ties, but all right. We'll
You know they have very thick things you wear, and they call pad thai.
Huh?
Pad thai. That's
Pad
a male
thai.
restaurant called pad thai.
Male restaurant.
What are you talking about?
That's
Oh,
what
my
I'm trying to
God.
find out what we're talking about.
Male restaurant? Do you think they serve letters?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand. What do you do? You're confusing me.
Oh,
He's a very confusing man.
here comes
He's not a
Chester.
bad man. Chester,
Hi, Chester.
I don't think so.
come here, just
You don't
sit,
think
just
so?
sit down in here.
And what?
Well, then help us get Rosanne over here. That's
Well, here.
Take
Come
a
over,
sit.
come over here, Chester.
Mm.
It could be Chester. It could be Ian. It could be. We did this in a former.
Peekaboo. Where's?
Sean, Seamus.
I understand that's his nose. Is that correct? That's his
Stop
nose
it.
sticking up there? Or is that-
That could be, but I didn't hear it snort.
Seamus?
Seamus.
Seamus.
Seamus. Isn't Seamus an Irish name for somebody who's not quite on the
No,
level?
it's for somebody named Edmund. It's
Oh.
Irish for Edmund.
I see.
Well, what's Irish for Edward? Sean, I know.
No.
Well, you know, you could go with Edward, because that line was broken. You had Edward Prairie the first, the second, the third, and the fourth didn't make it.
Right.
I wouldn't go with Edward Prairie.
How about Prairie Harris?
No.
Prairie Harris. How about Prairie? There's a good Irish name.
Boy, I've been selling. I sold that one for about a month before it got tossed out.
You don't like that. What's the matter with prairie?
It's, I don't
We've
like
always wondered that.
Yes, well, we know, but we're not gonna say.
No
I
offense,
think-
Clary.
I think if he's having this last name of Bostock, he should have an Irish ethnic name.
Why?
Why?
Because I want my heritage reflected in this child.
Well, all right.
With a name.
But the Irish side of the Bostock family is the Crary side.
Yeah, well, that ain't happening in the Crary, no.
How about Eau Crary?
Should I get up?
Okay. Here, have a seat right here, honey.
No, I'll.
You'll have to take a look at this child and decide.
I think so.
He looks like an O whatever.
Chester.
No.
O Chester.
Little bit of old Chester, don't you know? Oh, Chester. Oh, Melly. Oh,
A
Harris.
bit of old Ireland.
Oh, my God. Oh.
What about Eamon?
Eamon. Eamon.
I like
About-
Spelled? How do you spell Eamon?
E-A-M-O-N. Eamon.
Eamon.
How about Emil?
Eamon.
E-M-I-L. Can we find a good four-letter palindrome?
E.
Boob. Dude.
Eamon.
Did your parents come back with a book of Irish names,
No.
perchance? No.
I just know a lot of Irish names.
I'm sure.
Bob.
I like Eamon.
Eamon.
Popeye.
But is it spelt the way it sounds?
E-A-M-O-N.
Eamon.
Eamon.
You see, that's
Emil.
the old spelling versus how it sounds is what bugs me. Jimmy? Jimmy Bob Bostock.
I like Ian.
James Harris,
Ian
James
is a
Robert.
Scottish name.
Yeah, but again, that's another one that everybody gets wrong.
Ian?
Yeah.
You could call him Haggis.
Well, I like haggis.
Robert Haggis Bostock. As a name or it is a dish?
Is it beef?
Mad cow disease.
Alright. It's
Gotta be
7:02.
careful.
Okay.
Okay, let's shut this off.
Shut the camera off and we'll go.
Wait a minute, Rosanne, come
Thanks.
over here, bring your book and let us, and make a
Brief intro.
brief statement to close this segment. Here, sit here.
It's been an honor and a privilege.
Can't get any briefer.
Yeah, but that says it all. What else you gonna add?
Well, I'll say it later. If you shut the damn thing off. As what Jane DeCharm said, get that damn thing off.
His what you call it? All these other Broadway people who we knew had retired up there to join along.
Oh, what was that called?
Well,
That movie
what movie?
you're talking about.
I'm not talking about a movie. I'm talking about a real life on that Charles Perrault Sunday. Right? Isn't it? What is it?
It's called,
Sunday.
no, it has a son. Picture of a son. What's it called? It's not good
I'll
morning.
see you on the radio.
Hmm?
That's how it signs off.
I'll see you on the radio.
Yeah.
So there was something moving in that trash can down there.
Yeah, it's like big.
Well, the rats are out there.
Well, was it dying or was it feeding?
It was Rudy.
It
It
was
was
Rudy.
rooting.
See, we have all
Must
these
have been a rabbit.
restaurants, and we get
It's good.
one of the problems of urban living.
Mm.
For a squirrel.
Squirrel.
No, Squirrels aren't
See, if
generally
it was,
nocturnal.
if it was like trying to climb or something, I'd say it was a squirrel versus rooting. Could be a rabbit. What was the name of that movie? Return to Garth or something. This guy comes and they're just gonna do a community play here, and he's gonna direct. And his girlfriend, she's off. His fiance is off, and she's been like away for a year.
The critics loved that movie. What was it? Something.
And then you had all the community auditioning. Some had more experience in community play house than others, but they didn't really want to leave anybody out because they need all the energy they can get to have everybody together. And
We just rented it, right? Like, well,
a year ago.
Yeah.
And all the trials and tribulations, we just don't have the money. There's a big director gonna come and see the show, so we really gotta pull this together, kids. Everybody, all these goofy community people pull together to put on this.
I can't get into that kind
Waiting for Guffman.
yeah, Guffman.
Guffman is the guy from Hollywood who's supposed to drop in and see the play.
It sounds like a play we saw this year at the Walnut. Where they had to put on a play.
Oh, yeah.
Weren't they up here in Buffalo or something?
Yes.
Or Rochester?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Kent, is that camera on?
Yes.
It just caught me itching my breast.
All right.
Please turn it off.
Well, let's go just shift the attention
And I
here.
just realized, I'm like, that camera's probably on
Where's-
where I am.
Where?
Rubbing my stomach. Doing all sorts of bizarre things.
He's not really going to do this.
Sylvester, this is what your mommy was doing, waiting for you to show up.
Sylvester now.
Oh, we just need a little.
Ew.
Oh, there we go. That worked really good.
You're in the movie.
Scare me out of my mind.
Sorry. I'm not terribly sorry, but.
Oh, hey, is that fun? So this is what it's like to be a star.
Oh. This is what happens after people overindulge in Indian food.
Jeez, that's blinding. Whoa. Turn that thing off. Whew.
Yeah, I think it's fine. No more movie.
Okay, she has toes.
Knees. Here comes a rat.
So what did you think of Buffalo? It's a nice little city, isn't it?
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of Pittsburgh, because they're right down water, and a little bit of Seattle, because it's on the
A
water.
little bit of Auburn.
And Auburn, yeah, here, nice
Wait, don't. Ooh, up, ooh, eh.
Where's he been?
He was on the bed, wanted to be rubbed, and was willing to try and break out of the bed to get attention. As soon as they opened the door, it's like, oh, let me get back up on the bed so you can conveniently rub me. But doesn't want to be rubbed anywhere else. What? I think we need to do a little toenail clipping here. Yeah? I think so. Oh, the degradation of it all. Ooh. Hey, wait a minute. Oh.
Does this baby like it?
Well, no, baby BK doesn't like it at all. Honey, where are the clippers?
I don't know. You're the one who clicked. Did you find him? Here, let me
get up and look. In about 6 months.
There you go. Relax. This won't hurt me as much as it's gonna hurt you.
Oh gosh, I never put toenails. Put that camera on him.
Really good. Well, turn it on.
I thought it
Give me
was
some
on.
light. Well, you have to reach around and push the record button.
Which is where? Here?
Yeah. And you have to turn on the overhead light. The BK will really low. You undo the screw thing? Because it's really the red one.
Where?
That one. They have to hold it when you undo it, because otherwise the camera will go thunk. There you go.
And tighten it back up?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It's on.
Does it say rec in it?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't say rec, and we're just looking at me through the camera. Do, 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 do.
You are a wreck. I'll give you that. Wreck.
Do, do, do. Ooh, ooh, If it weren't for high school wrestling, I would never have learned the moves. Beat it. Clip kitty toenails. So you see, Coach, you were right. It did come in handy, all that.
Who was your coach?
Wrestling
Ron
experience.
Nelson?
Yeah. The bear. Ooh. Dudley Davis when he was still perky. Gee, Dudley. I wonder how long it took him to lose that accent.
He hasn't.
Oh, it thinned out. Alright, we forgot the front ones. Gotta do the front paws. These two. And we gotta not scratch me with these two while we're doing these front ones. Okay? Do we have the program? He's being very submissive.
I noticed.
He's,
But the ears are laying.
well, we have a long history of contention. A long history of contention, yes we do. And guess what? I may get scratched, but I win. Yes. And so finally he's learned in certain situations just to give up. And he becomes sort of like a whiny rag. He's sits there going, "Ah, ah," like we're going to the vet. "Ah, ah." Like he doesn't, can't even hold his head up. He's at the screen.
Look at his tail. Like he's curled it up.
Uh-oh, he's got an opening. Got it. Wow, that was fun. Good job. Good job. You got one paw left.
All the way around him.
Hates to have his feet touched. Absolutely hates it. Sydney, on the other hand.
Oh, Sydney's a big lump.
What are you doing?
Well, who have you
Get
got,
your foot.
BJ or Sydney?
BK.
BK.
BJ.
Get your foot off this road.
Hey, we did it. We're done.
Oh, he's so, oh man. So, look at him.
He's just shut down.
Beakies. BK.
Come on, look at your little head. There we go.
Okay, let him down now.
Not too bad.
Where's I'm running.
Hey,
Catch Sydney for me.
yes, hello.
So you need to get some clips
I'm
like
not gonna
this.
clip your
Try it
nails.
and then you cut it, but you don't hold your camera.
Oh, gotcha. Okie dokie. Now, this is a good kitty because
Yeah.
we can
I
just,
like that clip. It works really well.
you know the drill. Now just relax. I don't even have to coddle him ahead of time. I'm in the mood for love.
Ouch!
Simply because you're near me. Okay, we're gonna do these ones, okay? Hold
See?
still. Oh, oh.
And then you let the little loose thing loose.
Actually, there's some of these hanging in our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach. Could never could have done it without you.
Yeah, hers is longer.
All them takedown practices.
I tried to. This suffers really. I really took care of it.
Yeah, you did.
It's been, I mean, like, this is rough, but yeah.
Both shedding like crazy.
They both are. I think it's their summer shedding.
It's natural.
Oh my goodness. Sit again.
Rub, rub, you, rub, there. Who? Hold it. One more paw. We forgot this one. Hold still.
So tell me, darling, what is going on in the neighborhood? Did Margaret get her dishwasher in? I know.
Oh no.
Just can't get over her. You know, she puts everything out on the line. She doesn't put anything inside. She can see everything they own and what they wear. In fact, I can predict what she's going to eat to the salon. It's absolutely disgusting.
Hey, kid, have you ever heard the commercial on TV where the guys are sitting around the bar and one of them saying, "I have my mother's thighs."
No.
It's a whole line of typical women's sayings with these guys doing the sayings. I've forgotten what the ad is for.
It's, you know, I'm...
Yeah, you can't scratch much.
Gotta
can you?
start over.
Oh, pussycat.
Yeah, we have to see if it's got. The first thing he does, jump down on the carpet, and see if we can pick up the scratch marks. They're just like, where are they?
a little bit defiant.
Yeah, he just decided to spend a few minutes scratching right there before he goes on. Oh, meow yourself. Here's the boat Dad brought. Let's see. Garden looks pretty good now that we've paid neighborhood kids to help us weed the damn thing. A whole lot more weeds than there were vegetable plants in there. Teddy and another visiting dog. My old apartment. Next door, second bedroom, Bahati's house. The back of Cheryl and Kathy's. Baby. Baby in the garden, taking a poop next to a tomato plant. I'm not going to film that. Mr. Luxury cat food. some sound effects out of him. Some sound effects out of you? Huh? I think you got that, Leaf. Didn't you? Huh? Didn't you? Huh? Didn't you? Ooh, yeah. Well, I think I better go rub him before he gets ornerier. Uh-oh, I'm crooked. Huh.
It's like this big scream out of the middle of nowhere. Ah! And Dennis gets so flustered, he drives off the road, jams on the brakes, drives off the road, and hits a bird. Well, guess what, folks? It was the first robin of spring.
That she was
And
screaming
it
about.
is
Right?
in their grill at this point, and they said they had the first robin of spring all the way to Florida because feathers kept coming through the fence. All the way.
First robin of spring. See, there is enthusiasm for something like birding is its own punishment.
Well, I have this hobby of collecting license tags, and I pretty well scared Pete to death while he was driving
What was it, Alaska or Hawaii or something?
last year. I got Hawaii. No, I didn't get to Hawaii last year. It was Alaska, and I screamed, and he about ran up on the sidewalk.
What? License plate.
This year I was with somebody else when I got Alaska. Actually, I was driving, so I was in control, and I hardly screamed at all. I just said, "Oh, there's Alaska."
No accident? No bird in the grill or license plate in the grill?
No. But when it comes down to that last one, it's pretty exciting.
Out of all 50? So when do you see these things? Do you photograph them or do you go wait till they stop for gas and take the plate off their car?
Just while we're traveling. You know, I have to do things to entertain myself. Otherwise,
You mean you do this more than once in a year?
what, collect
All year
license
long.
plates?
You start over again in January.
This is constant.
In any big parking lot you go into, you have to drive
We
up
have a
and down the
routine.
lines, checking license plates.
We have a routine, you know, and it's really great to go places like Graceland or Nashville. What's that? Grand Ole Opry.
Oh, because everybody's there, you can just take care of it in a week?
Yeah.
As long as you can afford this hotel bill to hang out long enough to get all 50.
So coming up here, right there on your Route 90, just while we were in line at the toll booth, I got South Dakota. That's a hard one.
South Dakota, yeah?
There are states where people don't travel, farm states.
Oh.
West Virginia is hard to get.
Not anymore. Their economy's up. They bought a few more cars and they're traveling around. But, like, Nebraska's gonna loosen this year.
Nebraska.
Yeah. In Arkansas, I don't know.
But you yelled at Alaska. Is that because it's the first one of the year? You started
Yeah,
A and work.
The only one I've seen.
You start at A and go through Z, or do you start from Z and go backwards?
No, I just
You take them in whatever order you're lucky enough to get them.
I just start writing down the license tags I see until I get to 51.
I got it.
He's not impressed.
You know which is the 51st?
State?
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
No.
Washington, D.C.
That's it. Last year I got a lot of Indian territory, you know, Indian ones. They have their own license tags.
The reservations?
Yeah. Indian tribes have their own.
The tribes or the reservations?
I think it's the tribes, but I'm not sure.
Well, so you could be part of the Iroquois, regardless of where they are.
I'm not sure.
We don't know for absolute sure on
It must be Iroquois from that state. I don't know. No, they're an entity unto themselves. They don't. Maybe it is the reservation. They're not U.S. citizens, as far as I can.
They're North American citizens. They can cross, Indians can cross the border to Canada and back.
Well,
It's not fair.
they're having trouble with that lately.
Are they?
They can have these casinos. We went to a casino in New Mexico run by is it the Sioux? Who were those real bloody Indians?
Okay, I think we
It
should
was
eat.
a really nice casino. Talk about clean and neat and it was nice. Much nicer than ours.
So we need a farewell wave.
I thought the barking dogs
Oh, wait, together now. 3, 2, 1. And I won't orchestrate you getting into your car and closing the door both at the same time. No, I gotta go down and say goodbye while you look for tape.
We're gonna come out and make another.
Look up a sec, Dad.
This
Thanks.
is my new door latch.
Oh. That's so sad. Knock the back window out. Just to lead down the stairs and we're
Boy,
gonna...
you're gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Editing nothing. I'm gonna send you all the raw footage.
You were doing that for us?
No, but I've learned one thing about photography and videotaping is don't bother wasting your time editing it, just send the raw footage to somebody else.
Oh, and get rid of it. That's the problem out of the house.
That's it. I can't do a thing with it. I've got to... I don't even have the foot.
About the answers. Well, the question really is, as we come up Skagit-Quada Expressway, you send me off onto Delaware, and it looks like you could continue on Skagit-Quada till you get to Elmwood and get off in Elmwood. Any rate, you're not there, I can't ask you, so we'll go by potluck and see what happens. See you later. Bye.
Hi, Kent. My name is Michelle. I'm calling from the Family Care Center at the Columbus Community Health Care Center for Dr. Huck.
Hey, Kent, it's Joelle. It's 9 o'clock, and we're wondering if you were working today in or if you would be available to be paid to help move some refrigerators. With Dave, could you give us a call, 881?
This message is for Peter Bostock. I believe this is a number that he left to reach him in Ohio. Could you please tell him that State Farm, office of Joyce L. Hopkins, returned his call, and if he could call us when he gets in, that would be great. Thanks. My number here is area code 215-938-1160. Bye.
Kent, it's Karen. It's 12:30. I want to remind you I have night court tonight. I need the car at like 5:20. No later than that, because I got to get up to Tonawanda. Give me a call. I'm at work, 847-0655, extension 263. Bye.
About the answers. Well, the question really is, as we come up Skagit-Quada Expressway,
That's
turn
Gajakwada.
me off onto Delaware, and it looks like you could continue on Skagit-Quada
Skajakwada.
until you get to Elmwood and get off in Elmwood.
Yeah,
Any rate,
take Elmwood.
you're not there. I can't ask you,
No.
so we'll go by potluck and see what happens.
Gonna stop and
See
eat?
you later. Bye.
Bye, Dad.
Oh, I just thought of another song about eating and food and all that. Here's one I like. This was kind of a song I wrote after watching too many monster movies. Is it off? Hold on. All right. Come listen to me and I'll tell you my story concerning a sorry young fellow. He was eaten one night in the prime of his life by the thing that came out of the jello. One day having eaten, he rose from his seat in a mood most exceedingly mellow. He said to himself as he reached for the shelf, there's always room for jello. He heated it abstractly, oblivious to the smell. Oh, the spastic, elastic, fantastic, ectoplasmic thing coming out of the jello. It rose from his it slithered away from his bow-feeling fay, and he let out a horrific hello. His mind apart as he turned with a start towards that thing coming out of the jello. Its bodily essence was oozing putrescence, its eyes were all slimy and yellow. The poor fellow beat a most hasty retreat from that thing coming out of the jello. But it cornered him behind the stairs where no one could hear his bellow. He succumbed to the hideous, foul and perfidious thing that came out of the jello. Of his remains, all they found were the brains of that wholly unfortunate fellow. The Reverend Fordham cried, may the good Lord damn that thing that came out of the jello. So next time you're shopping, be wary of stopping for some of the things that they sell. Oh, you're sure to be hurt if you don't heed the curse of the thing that came out of the jello. Thank you very much. Sorry to inflict that on you. Do I lose points for being out of tune, or? What's a middle-aged fella like me doing in a dump like this tonight? I can't rightly tell you, but I guess it feels alright. And I'm talking to a little female who is young enough to be a regular full-blown case of nothing but trouble with a capital T. And I don't care who you are, what you do, or where you've been. All I really want with you, honey, is to feel 18 again, 18 again. Now back home there's a gal I love, my dear saint of a wife, along with two little children who are the story of my life. But all that stuff seems far away with you sitting here by me, wearing that Grateful Dead t-shirt and just as drunk as you can be. And I don't care who you are, what you do, or where you've been. All I really want with you, honey, is to feel 18 again, 18 again. Woo! Corvettes and wear purple leather pants. Some guys jump out of airplanes and they learn how to ballroom dance. But all that stuff is just a way to fight the hands of time. For all the good it does you, it ain't worth a lousy dime. And I don't care who you are, what you do, or where you've been. All I really want with you, honey, is to feel 18 again, 18 again. Let's smoke yourself another Camel filter and drink that whiskey down. For me, I'm headed out of here, I'm a-rolling back to town. I know full well that if I were to fall in the sack with you, I'd have me a cardiac arrest before the night is through. And I don't care who you are, what you do, or where you've been. All I really want with you, honey, is to feel 18 again, 18 again. For no lover, honey, I ain't looking for no friend. All I really want with you, baby, is I feel 18 again, 18 again. woman who just blew my life apart. There doesn't seem to be a trace of her here, near ground zero of my heart. And I can't understand what just happened to me. No, I can't understand what just happened to me. There's a love-shaped hole where she used to be. I remember things that never happened. I believe in things I know ain't real. I'm saying things that I don't believe in. I'm trying to touch what I can't feel. And I can't understand what just happened. Well, I can't understand what just happened to me. There's a love-shaped hole where she used to be. Too long and the wind is too strong and she's gone and she's too far gone. Now I'm lying in bed with my hand on my head crying, God damn, what a fool I've been. God damn, what a fool I am. I probably know what I was doing. I only knew what to do. How can a person have all the answers and still not have a clue? Well, I can't understand what just happened. No, I can't understand what just happened to me. There's a love-shaped hole where she used to be. Well, I guess I'll do two more songs. You want to do one? Shucks.
Sure.
I should do one? You guys enjoying what Dave's doing? Come on, give it up for Dave one more time here. Sounds good, Dave. Dave Goddard. All right, that's good. Yeah, all right. I was saying, Judy wanted, in the sort of notice she sent out for people to play this thing, she wanted people to do wholesome numbers, and I was having a lot of trouble doing that, but coming up with some wholesome things to sing. This song's written by Dr. Seuss, so. Yay! today's your day. You're off to high places, you're off and away with your head full of brains and your shoes full of beans. You're too smart to go down just any old street. Oh, oh, the places you'll go. Oh, oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who fly to high heights. You won't lag behind because you got the speed. You'll pass that whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Except when you don't. Sometimes, kid, you won't. Sorry to say, but it's true. Bang-ups and hang-ups will happen to you. Whoa, the places you'll go. Whoa, the places you'll go. But somehow you'll escape and once more you fly high, ready for anything under that sky. On you will go though your enemies prowl. On you will go though the weather be foul. Oh, oh, the places you'll go. Oh, oh, the places you'll go. May you always be dexterous, may you always be deft. May you never mix up your right foot with your left. Congratulations, today's your day. Your mountain is waiting, son, get on your way. Oh, oh, the places you go. Oh, oh, the places you go. Whoa, the places you go. Whoa, the places you go. Do one more song. Thank you for. It's nice playing with the wind in your hair and all that. Thank you for listening. This is a. This is sort of an urban ballad, suburban ballad. This is called the Ballad of Jenny Swoboda. And it takes place at something I hope we never see out here, which is a big shopping mall. Goes down by the Pearson Pagoda at the Richwood Shopping Mall. The first time Jenny Swoboda laid eyes on Timothy, all he did was ask her for a quarter. So a video game he might play. Jenny just stuttered and mumbled. She felt her heart slipping away. Her name it was Jenny Swoboda. So in love with that Timothy Mall down by the Pearson Pagoda. shopping mall. Now Jennifer's heart, it was smitten. 'Twas smitten into by this Tim. Each day after school she'd be down at the mall, hanging around waiting for him. Some days he would eat at McDonald's, some days he'd fall into the gap. Some days he'd just check out the robots they sell way down at Radio Shack. Her name was Janice Swoboda. Fell in love with that Timothy Hall down by the Pearson Pagoda in the Ridgewood Shopping Mall. Jennifer's girlfriends would tease her. They would tease her about this great crush. Timmy's checking out Walden's, they'd say, then they'd laugh as Jenny would rush. She'd rush right down to that bookstore, praying to God, even though she knew she'd never have the nerve to walk up to Timmy and just say hello. Her name was Janice Swoboda. Fell in love with that Timothy Hall down by the Pearson Pagoda at the Ridgewood Shopping Mall. And one day Jenny saw Timmy down at the mall. He was talking to a man at a desk. Sign on that desk said U.S. Marines, the few, the proud, the best. 2 weeks later, Timmy shipped out to a boot camp somewhere down the coast. Never since then, our Jennifer's been walking this mall like a ghost. For her name, it was Janice Swoboda. Fell in love with that Timothy Hall down by the Pearson Pagoda, the Ridgewood Shopping Mall. Yeah, her name, it was Janice Swoboda. Fell in love with that Timothy Hall down by the Pearson Pagoda and the Ridgewood Shopping Mall.
Dave Goddard, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Dave. That was excellent.